So, potting and you were average 4900. Yeah, just like this game. Average 4900 MMR. Spawning in the bottom left side of Alcyone, we have none other than Bulmyeolja. And his opponent. It is going to be Krelian. So PvP action once again. This is an interesting first gateway position. It's going to prevent cannon rushing because obviously you have O division in the world next to that ramp. Probes will meet in the center, and Krelian was on attack move while Bulmyeolja was on a simple move command, I believe. Let's just change up this so we have everybody on the correct side. Both players opting for that 2-gate opener. This wall is a tad bit awkward, I'd say.
What do you mean you play too weird?
I feel like we had the sound enabled on that one, but I'm not exactly sure. Hopefully it did go off, because it didn't go off on in my headset, so I'm worried once again. Once again, I'm worried. Oh, no, it's fine. That's the point. That's the point, Vet. That's the point. That's what you need to use those redeemables for. We also have one new one. It was there just low. This for the YouTube. Let's go for the YouTube crew. So for now, both players. Oh my God, Bulmyeolja is actually. Bulmyeolja is working on this pylon like his life depends on it. It's like, no worries. Now places. Oh, one of those stalkers is actually just not going to pop out. Okay. I think he needs to cancel this. I mean, he's going to cancel this, right? It's going to cancel this, right? Right? No. Okay, never mind. Bulmyeolja just lets that finish. Now the two stalkers are gonna move across the map. Maybe? No. He's actually going to... It's actually going to just park outside of his natural, but actually the fight just... you know what? This is a weird opener so far. We have the two adepts as well, just helping clean up these two stalkers. One of those stalkers of Bulmyeolja will fall. That is going to be indeed the case, but two more stalkers will show up. And this looks like... Honestly, this is an interesting situation for both players. Okay, Bully will attack this shield battery. This shield battery could get cancelled. That is going to be the correct call, and now we're going to have two pylons. But Bully actually could just...
complete. Time for a timing push.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out which announcer was that. Was that Toto Biscuit?
I am here in the shadows.
Not exactly sure. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure whose announcer was that. I'm always trying to figure out whose announcer it is, but... I think it was Bully's because I wasn't in his vision. Anyways, a bit of a brawling going down. I tried to just get it in the meantime to pop the announcer, but wasn't the case. I don't know, it sounded kind of American, to be honest, but I'm not sure. But the voice, it sounded like Toto Biscuit. Maybe it was a line where you cannot really tell. Imagine trying to figure out the announcer pack. No, Locos is actually, honestly, no offense to Loco, I think it's kind of old, kind of an old pack, but I don't really like his announcer pack, honestly. We need Hydro announcer pack indeed. Imagine. Imagine it's like, this guy's trash. Just beat him. You let him attack you. Why do you let a trash player attack you? Ah, man. You like, yeah, you're bad. Exactly. Exactly. That's what you would get. 100%. Imagine you tap out, or wait, no. You would win, and he would say something like, "You're not good enough to receive either rage." Oh, imagine. Or when you leave, he would be like, "Make sure it wasn't an either GG." I saw all the clips and everything with Idra. Okay. Bully's gonna spot these units, and it's gonna spot the camp over here that's forming. Oh, you can barely see it. Oh, you cannot even see it. Oh my goodness. That's actually insane. Okay. It's gonna move in. It's gonna spot the Immortal. That's great. Now, Krelian is going to send a Phoenix of his own. And Bully's gonna take a third base at the line? Low ground line? I don't like this third base, honestly. But obviously, I don't really like it in PvP if you take this base. Because then you can just, like, move in and out. Or maybe, I don't know. I'm not an expert of PvP. Never was, never will be. I just like the matchup. Played through it. Watch the Hawk versus Idra live? Really? Wait, live like in person? Always thought Bulmyeolja plays Zerg. I don't know. I can't recall if I thought like Bully plays anything else than Protoss, but I don't know. Maybe he plays off race, but I'm not sure. Okay, now DTs are coming in from Bully, but that's gonna be a cannon over here, so there's gonna be probably like one probe kill. Nope, never mind, that's not going to be the case. Cannon will finish up. Oh, but not in the main. There's no cannon in the main, so that's going to be really, really painful on the side of Krelian. He needs to pull the probes away. That's gonna be 3 probes going down just for now. This one in the natural. Oh, he needs to start swiping at least at a couple of probes. Okay, beautifully microing that DT. Okay, this one goes for the cannon. Oh, never mind. It's actually going for the forge. I'm not sure if that was a good call. I would have tried to snipe a couple more probes, because obviously you saw the cannons going down. In the main, you saw the cannon being up in the third and the natural. So it was quite impossible to actually do something about it. Played in MLG Rally 2011 though? Really? Qualified for open bracket? Nice. And of us were in Team Sick Watch Party. Imagine playing in MLG. I wish I was around for those times. And I wish I didn't start 10 years after Starcraft 2's release. One more squad of DTs. Right on time, just to force a cancel or at maybe even a kill. Okay, he's gonna move them away. It's gonna be a cancel. Will not risk for the pylon. Obviously, there's an observer. How many observers do we have? We have no observer on the side of Bully. And we have a dark. No observer on the side of Bully. That's actually interesting. And we're going into disruptor production and archons and whatnot. Archons and immortals will actually not die to a single disruptor shot. So that's quite important to mention. This pylon will be saved. Obviously, you really don't want to depend on this pylon for that long. Fourth base, actually fifth base is also being taken. Double expand on the side of Krelian. Bully is only just now halfway done with his fourth. Obviously has no idea about that fifth. Knows about the fourth, at least the intention to take it. Beat the Masters player to qualify. Lost the cats. Good old cats. Oh! Oh my god! You don't pay attention for a single second, and that's your army going down. There's no battery. Oh, there is a battery, but there's an overcharge. Is there an overcharge ready? Oh, I don't know if Bully has enough here. He has to sacrifice the space for sure. A couple of zealots will come in. And actually, the DTs are swiping at the Immortals. Oh no! The Observer has been sniped. Bully actually just... Oh, that was... Oh, he's dancing on a knife's edge, and now they're back. Now the army is back. It's gonna snipe the cannon. It's gonna try to snipe the Observer, maybe. Sniping the Observer would prevent from sniping his own Observer getting sniped, but these DTs are actually going to do a lot of damage to that Immortal and will actually take it down. One Disruptor should go down. Doesn't... It's not the case anymore. This is so far... I'm not sure how Bulmyeolja is actually in the game still. I mean, that Disruptor shot. My god. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was literally the definition of PvP when disruptors hit the battlefield. It's like right in the right in the middle of it. Just blew up a lot of units. I think the lucky part of Bulmyeolja's situation was there was an Immortal. The Immortal doesn't get sniped instantly, and most part of that that Purification Nova was targeted at that Immortal, I believe. So it's quite important to actually notice that as well. Okay, well, blade forward. I'm not sure if that was a wise decision. Okay, gets a piece of that cannon. But obviously you don't want to snipe cannons. You can do that as well, but not the best. Beautiful dodge with that blink. One more disruptor shot, misses widely. Oh, that's a lot of zealots, but there's a lot of Archons as well. If the Archons could squeeze to the front, not even disruptors would be needed. That's a beautiful pre-spread, and oh, never mind. Bully's actually going to send these across somewhere, I believe. Let's see if that's going to be the case or not. Still no Dark Shrine on the side of Krelian. And we have Colossi coming up. Those are going to do really well against Zealots. Oh, that is beautiful shot on the side of Bulmyeolja. And now he's going to blink forward, but that was a couple of missteps over there. Oh, was this a mistake or not? Shield gets popped on the Immortal. He needs to fall back to this position. He has a single battery. I wouldn't mind if he would get one a bit norther to that. Oh, this one Colossus is actually doing a lot of damage. Finally gets taken down by those Zealots. Obviously, Colossi do well against Zealots. I think that's pretty much the one reason why you would get them in PvP. I don't usually see them. And I never understood why, but Stalkers don't die so fast to Colossi. And Colossi costs a lot of supply as well, so you already have Immortals, you have Archons, you have Disruptors. Oh, that Disruptor is actually straying away from the pack. That one is going to go down, and this Immortal will fall as well. We're down to one single Disruptor, but no Disruptors. Okay, never mind. One just popped out on the side of Krelian, and now that's a beautiful surround. Gonna snipe both Colossi actually. One more shows up, and this is a really interesting part of the map that you don't really see that players battle it out on. Obviously, usually players take this base, this one, and the gold, and try to refrain from actually taking this base up until the late game, because this one is really close to everything. Like, look at this distance. You can send a DT run by, a Zealot run by. Look at this distance though. Oh, beautiful Disruptor shot. Krelian tried to move the units last second, but was not able to actually do too much there. Now Krelian is up. It's actually up 2 bases, so that is quite painful on the side of Bulmyeolja. But this is getting into a situation where there's a lot of probes being produced. That's 98 probes, and there's a situation where you really don't want to commit to this amount of probes. That's 100 probes. So that's gonna mean that there is only a single 100 supply cap that you can use for army. These zealots are actually doing a lot of damage. The Bulmyeolja's upgrades are impeccably up there. Like, he's been upgrading for this past time. The +2 armor is going to finish, and that is going to mean quite a lot, I believe. +2 shields is not yet done. That disruptor shot will not actually hit anything, I believe. I think that was a shot in preparation. But now the Colossi will actually fall due to the Stalkers. DTs show up as well, and actually Krelian is on the back foot. The supplies are going to be quite equal. Obviously, Krelian lost quite a lot of probes, I believe. 32 probes lost so far, and the single probe loss for Bulmyeolja. Actually, oh my goodness, the scouting. Actually, the scouting has not been that great on either side. Okay, Bully will see. Okay, we'll see the extractor, and it's gonna move in. Actually, it's gonna take the long road. It's gonna move in, and there's the recall. Let's see. Okay, he's going to force the recall, and that's it. Oh, that's 3 zealots only. That's 3 zealots. Okay, Bulmyeolja realizes that that was a fake recall just to disrupt everything. But now the army actually shows up. I'm not sure if that was like a panic recall or if that was like a planned recall just to distract Bulmyeolja and just force him off. Now this top left side is actually in trouble for Krelian. Tries to evacuate a couple of probes, but that's gonna be a lot of probes. DT zealots, everything is in the mix over here. That's gonna be a snipe onto that Nexus. It's gonna be more Archons coming up for Krelian. Look at that, resources lost. Oh my god, that's 50,000 in total. I'm curious about the gas mineral ratio. Actually, that's not a lot of tech loss on the side of Krelian. That means bases, pylons, stuff like that. Zealots have fallen, probes have fallen. Obviously, a lot of probes have fallen, but Krelian is back actually. After 53 probes lost, he's back above 90, and now he's going to lose a couple more. I'm trying to figure out if there's a run by somewhere. Disruptor shot misses widely. It's gonna be more probes. 65 probes going down, and still Krelian is ahead in workers. This madman of a player just literally doesn't want to give up the economy. More probes are being produced, 5 at a time actually, and we're gonna have observer speed on both sides finally. Obviously, there is DT tech on the side of Bulmyeolja, but I'm quite surprised that Krelian did not opt for DTs. Oh my god! Oh, all the disruptors, almost all of them have been sniped. Bulmyeolja with the disruption Nova of a lifetime. Now he's going to push forward. Those Archons will not stand too many chances against those Stalkers. Last disruptor goes down. 3 Archons and 8 Zealots remaining. With 83 probes means that there is going to be a fast growing mineral count. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was the disruptor shot of a lifetime. My god. Wow. That was sick. Like, literally hit 3 disruptors at once, just sniping most of that AoE, and then just going forward and just punishing Krelian for his lack of attention. That's PvP, my friend. That's how it works. Sadly, this is one of the most frustrating things that you can imagine as a Protoss player. Now Bully is going to take down at least one set of these rocks just to open up the map a tad bit. It's gonna is going to just smash away, just slash away, slice and dice through this gateway. There's a couple of Templar. There's no Storm though, so these have to turn into Archons. 2 Disruptors. And look at that. The army supply is actually back up. So the 100 probes at some point, and now only 86, will actually pay off. It's quite impressive, honestly. So Krelian's macro is extremely decent. Honestly, extremely decent. Let's see. One more immortal being queued up. How many robos do we have? We have a single robo on the side of Bulmyeolja. I don't like that one. But we also have only 7 gateways on the side of Krelian. More heavy on the robo stuff. So obviously, naturally, it would mean that Krelian will try to go for... Oh my god, that was an instant one shot. That was beautiful. So Krelian will try to go for more immortal, colossi, disruptor heavy stuff, while Bulmyeolja is going to be quite heavy on the stalkers. Finally, the Dark Shrine is coming into play. I believe we're going to see a bit of a recall, maybe, so the pros don't have to actually travel so much. Maybe I'm wrong. No, actually looks like it was a recall, but where? That is the question. Now 3 bases are in preparation to get start mining from. Okay, never mind, those probes are actually going to fall. Oh, maybe Bulmyeolja will actually realize where those probes are going, but this base of his is going to fall. There's one disruptor shot ready. Oh, maybe he's going to snipe another disruptor pack. That's 4 disruptors on the side of Krelian. Finally, Bulmyeolja adds 2 extra robos. Now he's ahead in terms of production. Oh! Once again, Bulmyeolja with a beautiful snipe and beautiful dodge on the side of Bully. Bully is actually just destroying Krelian, but Krelian's army is too huge. I was gonna say he's destroying him with the disruptors, but that's not going to be the case. And Bully has to give up one more base, maybe. Oh, let's see if the disruptor will be enough. Oh, the healing onto it is actually going to be massive. Now, there's DTs on the side of Bully. Let's see if that's going to be enough. That's a lot of DTs actually. And there's no observer. There is no observer. That is going to be really painful on the side of Krelian. Once again, the Dark Templar, the Invisible Man, saved Bulmyeolja from a total disaster. Obviously, the disruptors can snipe if they manage to do so. Like, there's one thing that's missing, that is DT Blink. Oh, and Bulmyeolja just cleans up everything with the DTs. DTs die to Nova, yes. You can actually snipe them with everything that is AoE. It's just like lurkers. Despite not seeing them, they actually die to AoE. So if they are like clumped up with zealots, I think they also die to Colossus. To like a 1, 2, 3, whatever count of Colossi. Okay, this base has to be needs to be cancelled. It had to go up quite earlier, and now there is at least 1 observer in every single position. Okay, oh, that's gonna be the snipe on top of Bully's observer. There's 4 observers. I would be actually surprised that Bully is not Bully is somewhat heavy on the observers, I'd say. Where are these observers? There's one here, one here. Okay, so he's spreading his observers. He's trying to make sure that no DTs are actually going to enter his base, as his opponent also has DT tech. Both players are opted in for the Dark Shrine sooner or later. And better later than never, they say. As these Archons actually clumped up on top of this ramp. I think Krelian's Archons had a better concave. Oh, disruptor shots! It's gonna clean up a couple of units. But that was 2 disruptor shots at once. Oh, 1 more disruptor. Maybe he can snipe it. Oh, that's gonna be 1 disruptor going down. A couple of zealots will try to do a run by into this base. There's only 1 cannon, and there's gonna be 2 DTs that can actually deal with these zealots. Actually, Bully's sending it into the natural. Maybe he's gonna try to empower. Oh, never mind. He's gonna send it into the main. Oh, that's actually beautiful. He's going for the DTs behind him. And Bully will spot it. If there was no DT tech so far, then there is now. Or at least there is a confirmation that there is now. 5 Dark Templars, but they're morphing into Archons, so I'm not exactly sure if that's the right call here. More Zealots are being warped in. My goodness, what a back and forth game. And I don't see who is actually ahead. I mean, Krelian has the better economy, but the bases start to mine out. Beautiful shot there. Beautiful snipe, sorry. On top of that disruptor. Let's try to zoom out for this battle. As Krelian will show up. And that's going to be a lot of Zealots on top of Bulmyeolja's ramp. Spotted by Krelian. Krelian playing like Zerg. Indeed, that's what I wanted to say. Like, you need to be very, very efficient. Sorry, not very efficient. You need to be very, very heavy on the trades if you want to play like this. Like 100 workers is actually a huge amount. But Krelian opts for this, so at this point, I think he can just start sacking a couple of workers as well. Let's see if this is going to be enough. Bully is actually, oh my goodness, how many disruptors is that? That's 8 disruptors. My god. That's so many disruptors. Oh, he's going to jump on top of those disruptors, and every single disruptor is getting sniped slowly but surely. None of the disruptors are actually hitting anything. And now there's nothing left here. Oh, he's not going to snipe anything because the Archons and Immortals, as we said so far, they are not dying. And now Krelian is down to 18 already supplied. Bulmyeolja is going to take it. My goodness, what was this game? Oh, it was tagged with the word banger. But this was one of the... Okay, I'm calling it. I'm calling it. This is my all-time favorite Protoss versus Protoss match ever played. Nobody can say otherwise. This is top notch, and I'm so fucking happy. Thank you, Bulmyeolja, for letting me cast this. If you're watching on YouTube, be sure to come to Twitch as we do these live nowadays. There's gonna be less and less offline casting. And my goodness, the energy. Wow. Oh, this hits different. Well, as always, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, be sure to hit that sub button. If you're watching on YouTube, hit that follow on Twitch. So yeah, wow. I'm still in shock. This was a banger of a game. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Peace out.
Came for the crop. Came for the crop.